Hello there, welcome back to yet another video. So glad to have you here. Now, I completely forgot to record an intro and an outro for this video, as per usual. So here I am recording the intro and you'll see me again for the outro. I am good at video making, I promise. That being said, I had a little bit of time over Christmas off work, so I decided to use some of that time to continue with the Forgotten project. I decided to go a little bit further afield than I usually do, up to Snowdonia, which was a 5-hour drive. I think it was worth it to go visit the Dinorwic Quarry near Llanberis. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video and you'll join me at Dinorwic Quarry. Yeah, enjoy. So I'm now en route to the quarry. There's the quarry up there. It's quite a nice little path, this actually. It's also making me realise my physical fitness is not what it used to be. I need to get out more. Maybe start running. Semi-abandoned structure there. That's cool. But there's loads here. So once I get a bit further on, I'll tell you more about the quarry. So back in a sec. So one thing Google Maps doesn't do justice to how actually big this place is. I underestimated how massive it is. And again, on camera, it doesn't do justice with a wide angle lens. First location I want to get to is that building there. And again, Google Maps didn't really do it justice with how steep this place is. Even with topography, it doesn't lend to actually how steep this place is. It's ridiculous. Damn, my hair's getting long. I forgot a hairband, so you're gonna have Tarzan Callum for today, unfortunately, because it's too hot to wear a hat now. But what I'm gonna do first is use my little viewfinder app thing. The two lenses I tend to use, which are the 65 and the 110. And I can just sort of use it to gauge what they'll look like. I'm gonna stand back there, see what it looks like. So, okay, yeah, that's definitely a 110 shot. Ooh, that's really pretty with the rock in the background. Hang on, I'll show you my reference photo. I think for that shot, the 65 is just a little bit too wide. Now, the question is, do I wanna shoot black and white or do I wanna shoot color? I'm going to go black and white, and I'm going to use a slightly different film that I used before, because normally I'd shoot this all on HP5, but I have some Fuji Across100 speed film, which I'm very excited to use, and I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to do so. So yeah, this is Fuji Neopan Across. Quite excited to shoot this actually. About a 1 second exposure on that. So I'm shooting this at f8, so I've got a lot of leeway to play with focus wise. Right, oh, actually, before I forget, didn't forget this time. I'll forget at some point today, don't worry, but not this time. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's gonna look sick. Let's see what it looks like. Vertical. So if I move back a little bit, vertical could look quite good as well, because then you have this nice leading line of this pipe here. Yeah, that could be something. That's definitely something. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Happy with that. I think it's a good start. So what I'm going to do now is wander around, probably still with the 110, get some nice external shots of the building, a bit closer up, more detail shots. Now I've got sort of like the wider angle shot from back there. But what I've also got is my Canon A1 with a flash. So what I might do as well is go inside and shoot some flash photos of the machinery that's inside, which I'll show you in a second. My main idea for bringing two cameras with me, one 35 and one 120. The 120 there, I'm going to use to get those really, really nice shots. The ones I really think about, the ones I plan, meter, everything like that. They're the ones which are probably going to end up as like main page splashes in the book. The reason I've got this is to capture sort of background shots, ones I don't really want to waste 120mm, just capturing details, little bits and pieces here and there that I see like, oh, that's interesting. It's not worth a frame of 120, but I don't mind one of the 36 shots on this. And it also gives me a lot more options when it comes to actually making the book. If a shot didn't work out properly that I really wanted, I have something on this that I can maybe just fill the gap that still looks really nice. So that's my plan, to sort of use these in unison. Always have this black and white though, just so, because I like black and white on 35mm. Just gonna have one last quick scout around this area with the 35. I'm just gonna take some like area shots with this. See what I can get. I've now made it to the second location. We're about, I don't know, 50 meters higher than we were before. And these are some of the buildings that I want to shoot here. I'm really enjoying the sunlight, actually. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning at the moment. Definitely gonna shoot that. Have a quick scout around and then set the RZ up. So effectively, now I've just got to wait for the sunlight to come back, because I think that is what's gonna make that shot. So it's annoying because the sunlight has kind of been blocked by the clouds around Snowdon, which is just over there. I might just have to commit to a less sunny photo. Oh, unless I'm just going to commit to this, because I think that's a very thick cloud coming in. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Happy with that. I mean, just as I finish the roll, bloody sun comes out, doesn't it? So I think next thing that I'm going to shoot is that really ruined building there. I'm going to shoot that, shoot over there, and then maybe do like a nice global shot of everything together with the 65, just to get like a general atmosphere shot, and then continue up the path to the next section. I'm exhausted already. So I've switched over to the 65 now for this scene, mainly just because there's not much interesting in, I don't know, scene-wise, but I really, really like the texture of the bricks, how they go from like nice and flat to rugged and sort of knocked over back to flat, with this giant boulder or slate boulder in the side of it. I think it's really, really cool. So it's quite a simple shot, but I think it's worth it. This seagull is gonna shit on me, aren't you? Yeah, it's a very, very simple shot, but I think it's needed. Vertical. I think vertical is because we've got this nice little rope in the bottom corner. So this is the shot I'm thinking. So this is about what the camera is seeing. This does look good, but as I pull it around this way, it separates a little bit. I think that does still look good, but I'm not sure what looks better. I know I didn't look good because I was shooting portrait, not landscape. It looks much better in landscape. So I'm gonna set this shot up and we'll get shooting. There you go, there's a nice little vantage point for you. Sort of trying to get this in the right side of the frame a little bit, ever so slightly, so I still get the buildings in the background there. All right, 3, 2, 1. Done. So I think I've got everything I want from this section. I'm glad I've got that ruin there and the cable cart as well. I'm quite happy about that. So I'm going to pack my gear away, try and make it up to the next section before this rain starts coming in, because I can see it off in the distance down there over Snowdon. So I'm going to try and be as quick as I can, because walking back down those slate steps is going to be hell in the rain. I just hiked up to the next section, once again. Absolutely exhausting. I forgot how much altitude fucks with your lungs. I had like a 10-minute sit down just to recover. But during that time, I set up the camera, and pretty much the first image I laid up, it's a perfect shot more or less. So I've got the 65mm on, so it's about that. Just kind of overlooking the quarry. And I think that looks really, really nice. That's Snowdon, Mount Snowdon behind those clouds. So maybe I'll wait for Snowdon to peek through. I think that'd be a really nice shot. So I'll set the camera up, and I'll do some meter readings. So I have an inkling feeling that this is going to be a very long exposure shot. I want to get everything in focus. So I'm looking at f16, f22, give or take. And then this pipe down here is a quite nice leading line towards Snowdon. I think it looks really nice. So let's get some meter readings. So I don't think Snowdon's going to come out today, if I'm being perfectly honest, considering there's a rolling cloud coming over here as well. So what I'm going to do, shoot it at 2 seconds. Nice leading lines, going up to the top corner, this line leading to Snowdon. Yeah, I'm going to do it. 3, 2, 1. Sweet. And just for safety, I'm going to do a slightly higher exposure one, so I'm going to do it for 4 seconds instead. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Actually, I've only got one more frame left in this roll. Do I want to reframe a little bit? Do I want to try vertical? What I'll do is I'll do a quick vertical shot, just like that. 3, 2, 1. There we go. My first roll of Fuji Across in 120 film. That's pretty dope. It's pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. There you go. First roll, Fuji Neopan Across. Very excited to see how this one comes out. But the question is, what do I shoot next? T-Max has already expired, so we'll go T-Max next. Another 100 speed. We'll stick with 100 speed. There you go. T-Max 100. I'm going to load this off camera because you've already seen me load something, so. So this next shot I just saw when I was walking back and forth up there. I think it's a necessary shot because I think it really just shows the scale of this place. There's a really nice leading line down here with the stairs. There's an old ruined structure there, and it's just looking down into the reservoir down at the bottom. I think that just looks really nice. So again, I'm going to shoot this at like f22. Have the focal point just infinity, I think. But yeah, I think just having those mountains in the background. I'll record a video of what the camera sees. There we go. A rough idea. I think it looks quite good. Let's have a look. Probably do 2 seconds. Just to bump up the highlights a little bit. It's already on 2 seconds. Nice. Part of me wished I was shooting this in colour, because the mountains do look really nice. But, right. 3, 2, 1. So, while looking at some of the buildings, just seen a very, very fun shot. Look at that! I don't know what it is, but it's fucking cool. Damn. Look at that. Hang on. I'll just show you. How insane is that? So the idea that I'm going with is kind of like an upward shot, sort of looking up at this through the open roof. I think that would look really, really nice in black and white. I think that looks awesome, actually. So I'm going to have to go fairly wide open with this. I think f4 might just be the way to go because it is such a dark scene. But I think it'll be worth it. It should be alright. Or f8. That's only a second exposure. That's not half bad. Still do a 2 second exposure to brighten it up a little bit. 65, f8. 3, 2, 1. Nice. finally at the, I think it's called the Australia Mill, or Australia Wheelhouse, something like that, I can't remember. I'll put it on screen if I do. This is the shot that, well, one of the 2 or 3 shots that I desperately wanted. So, all the old sawmills. I think it's really, really fun. So, I think I'm going to spend the last 4 shots in this room here. Get some shots on the A1 on the way back. And I think this will be the end of it. There's definitely some cool stuff here. I want like the long down shot, but there's also still some saws on the tables, which is really fun. So I'm gonna have a little wander, find some shots, and I'll get back with you when I find some. I've lined up the first shot. It's just a simple, nice leading line shot all the way down to the end, just to knock that one out of the bag, because it's kind of it's an iconic shot of this location. So I've set everything up because I don't want to put the camera down. I don't trust this Joby tripod anymore. I think we're shooting at f16, 2-second exposure. The last 2 shots were quite rudely interrupted by a little family. Not that families are bad, but every time I tried to take a shot, one of the kids just ran into the frame, so I'm not mad, I don't mind, but I'm antisocial. So I've lined up my last shot here. I think a good way to show how dilapidated this place is while showing the machines, some old infrastructure, the hole in the roof, everything like that. Solid last shot on the RZ. I think we'll go 2 seconds with that. I think that's justifiable. I think that's just a really dark shadow. It is really cool to see how these things work though, because you've got the old flywheel setup where through the wall you pass like a rope or a band or some sort of drive thing, and there's a long drive shaft behind that wall that's powering all these wheels that powers every single one of these machines, which is really, really cool. Humans can be smart sometimes. But anyway, last shot. 3, 2, 1. That's it. I think that looked pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. So now I've shot those 2 rolls, what I'm going to do is head back to the car. It's going to be a very treacherous walk down, so what I'm going to do is put all the cameras away, including this one, but I'll keep the A1 out because I've still got about 15 shots on that, so all the bits and pieces that I didn't get to shoot on the way up, I'll shoot on the way down with the A1, and if anything fun comes along that I need to film, I'll film it on my phone and add it in, but I doubt it. So I will see you down at the bottom to end the video. And I'll show all the photos that I've taken on the A1 now. So, I hope you enjoyed that little, well, quite long video from Dinorwic Quarry. It was actually a really, really fun day, just walking around exploring this amazing landscape. All the abandoned buildings look really, really amazing, and I really, really enjoyed shooting on black and white again properly. It's also made me really excited for the other quarries that I'm going to hopefully visit in the near future around Wales, and the tin mines in Cornwall, which another one on my bucket list to go to for this project. So it's really, really, really fun being able to knock these things off the list, as I've said I wanted to do in the past year, and actually committing to that goal, which is really, really fun. If anyone has any more ideas of where I could go for these forgotten projects, anything World War II related, Industrial Revolution, mining, quarrying, anything like that, please leave a note in the comments. I really appreciate it because it's always useful to have locals' knowledge that might not be widely available on the internet. So if you have anything, drop a comment, let me know. I really appreciate it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I shall see you in the next video. Peace. I can't really do that because I'm using the 85mm. It's really far away to do. So I'm just gonna have to